saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami.
Greetings. We meet again in this Casually Yours. Today let us discuss about ordination. Why? Because letters coming to me, I find that the word ordain is misused. When you say I ordain, it means you give ordination. If you mean to say that you are receiving ordination or you are asking for ordination, then you have to say I was ordained, or I will be ordained, or I asked for ordination. You know, when you say I ordain, it means I give ordination. Okay? So it should be used in a passive voice. I was ordained, or I will be ordained. I am asking for ordination. This is proper way of using the word ordain, which is often misused or use it wrongly. Now, in Buddhism, there are only two levels of ordination. One is fully ordained. For a male to be fully ordained, he is called a bhikkhu. For a woman to be fully ordained, she is a bhikkhuni. Often when you read Buddhist texts, you will come across these words. Then another level is lower ordination. It is to be ordained as samanera, samaneri, novice. For male, you have samanera, and for female, you have female novice. You call her samaneri. Okay. So in Thailand, women get excited about this ordination, and they wanted to be ordained just like monks. That is, to be ordained directly into bhikkhuni. No. For male, if you are 20 years old, you can be ordained as a bhikkhu, as a fully ordained monk. But in the process of giving ordination, in the same day, they will first give you the novice ordination and then continue on for the bhikkhu ordination. But for female, you have to keep 2 years training as samaneri. Okay, so imagine yourself, you are 18, you are ordained as samaneri, wait until you are 18, and then you are pronounced by your teacher, by the Bhikkhuni Sangha, that you are Sikhamana. Sikhamana means nothing but, I use a very simple word to explain, serious samaneris, you know, in their final 2 years before they receive full ordination. So you have two levels of ordination, again, fully ordained and then lower ordination. Do you understand? Then, so the difference here, when I was ordained, I was in my 50s, but still I have to be ordained as samaneri. Spent 2 years as samaneri, and then I was fully ordained 2 years after that. In the text, they talk about this level of sikhamana. Sikhamana means intensive samaneri. Intensive samaneri. In Thailand, I was the one who proposed or introduced this into the ordination process. Because Thai monks question that if you want to become bhikkhuni, have you been sikhamana before? In Sri Lanka, they give ordination from samaneri. If they have been spending 2 years as samaneri, then they would get full ordination as bhikkhuni. But in Thailand, I try to propose that they should follow the step of first samaneri. You could remain samaneri for a couple of weeks, couple of months, and then move on to sikhamana, pronounced by the Bhikkhuni Sangha, pronounced by the community of fully ordained nuns that you are now sikhamana. It means you are serious. You are serious to continue on, to be fully ordained. So that this is the process that is going on in our country. Now, in Thailand, we are not allowed by the Buddhist Sangha to give full ordination. In the full ordination, you have to first receive ordination from the bhikkhunis and then from the bhikkhus. But the Buddhist church do not allow the bhikkhus to give ordination to us. Therefore, we have to move outside. We, the women, have to go abroad, to receive ordination and then come back and start our work in our own monastery. Now, as outsider, you would ask, can you become ordained right away? If you are non-Buddhist, this is the procedure. If you have been non-Buddhist, you're not born as a Buddhist from the beginning, then I would ask, when did you receive the three refuge? When did you receive the three refuge? Buddhaṃ saranang gacchāmi, Dhammāṃ saranang gacchāmi, Saṅghāṃ saranang gacchāmi. This formula actually is a step to pronounce that you are a Buddhist. In the text, it says that if you are non-Buddhist, you have to remain 4 months in training, just to make sure that you know exactly what does it mean to become a Buddhist, what are the requirements for the Buddhist to follow. So usually I make sure that my non-Buddhists, my foreigners, who are interested in ordination, first they remain as a Buddhist, pronounce as Buddhist, and then keep the 4-month period before I give them lower ordination. Okay, so some of you are abroad, in other countries. So I ask that you should announce or pronounce yourself as a Buddhist from the monks in your country, from the monks and from the nuns in your country before you consider ordination. But then for ordination here in our temple, we now give temporary ordination, lower ordination, that is a samaneri ordination for 9 days. This happens twice a year. In summer, it will be 6th of April, and in winter, our winter, which is not cold at all, our winter would be 5th of December. So this we provide temporary ordination for foreigners as well as for the local Thais for 9 days. So you can think about it and you can plan to join after this year. This year we are still struggling to overcome this COVID, or the COVID wants to overcome us. We are trying to struggle so that we can clear the land, that we are pure of the virus, and then we can open the space to welcome you again, maybe starting from next year, or maybe towards the end of the year when things clear up better. So this is the ordination that is being done in our country. And for our own sisters who have spent their time as samaneri, as sikhamana, they have completed 2 years, then we plan to move either to Sri Lanka or to India to organize full ordination for them. Usually we go to Sri Lanka because the bhikkhunis and the bhikkhus in Sri Lanka, they are well versed. They know exactly what to do with us, and for full ordination, usually we invite at least 10 monks and 10 bhikkhunis to be the chapter to give us the proper ordination. So I hope you understand about ordination for women that is started to be giving in Thailand.
Buddhaṃ saranang gacchāmi, Dhammāṃ saranang gacchāmi,